What's up, Gopher fans, and welcome to episode 6 of Behind the Game. I'm your host, Emma Churches. Today we're here at Tony's Diner, and I have Jalen Logan-Redding, Anthony Smith, and Cody Lindenberg doing a D-line cooking challenge while Cody taste tests.
What?
Perfect. Bro, I'm about to be a real chef over here. Stop playing with me.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of Behind the Game. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, I'm Cody Lindenberg. I play linebacker on the football team.
Yep. Jalen Logan-Redding, D-line football team.
I'm Anthony Smith, D-line football team.
And I'm Emma Churches, and today we have Ant and Jalen making us some breakfast food, and Cody's gonna see who's the better cook at the end of this.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the best one. For sure.
Okay.
All right, we'll find out, I guess.
Okay.
You guys like salmonella poisoning?
What?
Like freshman year?
See, I knew you were gonna talk about that, and I actually did. So, alright, we'll just get
Tony,
started.
do you have a take on who you think's gonna prevail?
I'm going to go with Anthony. We got the namesake.
Oh, gosh.
It's, Tony right here.
Ooh.
Feeling it.
Come on.
So Tony's
There we
got
go.
Anthony making the better food in his
Yeah, I can get with a one-hand crack right now.
Oh no.
No shells.
It's an omelet.
There are shells in there.
Hey,
better
you
take
didn't
those
see
out.
anything, okay?
I'm gonna make an omelet. He's probably gonna make scrambled eggs because I'm the better cook. I can do more advanced stuff. So, but other than that, we're probably gonna make pancakes a little bit later. Thank you,
want
Tony.
that? Want that?
And then see what else. How many eggs do you want? You just want 2? Or
How hungry do you think I am?
I don't know.
A lot of practice. I don't know. I haven't eaten
You know where the
much.
salt and pepper is?
I don't know. I mean, you can burn a lot of calories. So I mean, you're
I'm
D1.
pretty hungry. Let's just say that.
All right, cool.
You did wash your hands, right?
I did wash my hands.
You washed your hands, okay.
Let's see, cross contamination.
J-Lo,
So what does the milk do in the eggs exactly, Jalen?
It just gives them more flavor and softens up the eggs for you.
All right.
Salt and
I'm just
pepper.
going to make them regular scrambled eggs, the way that I would do it, you know, so every morning, go to practice,
Yep.
before practice, after practice, not too
I'll
much.
see.
Jalen's doing too much, as he always does.
Yeah, doing too much is always the best way to do
What?
it.
That's okay, Jalen.
All right, I'll let you guys know right now. I'm
I
looking
would-
for 3 things right now.
What?
Flavor, first of all. Presentation and creativity.
Like
I don't know if this kitchen was built for 2 Big Ten defensive linemen. but-
Yeah.
It really isn't.
Huh?
But what do you like on yours?
Well, when I come to Tony's Diner, I get a meat lover's omelet.
Okay.
So Coach Heatherman, new defensive coordinator, very personable. You know, keeps it very simple, allows us to play fast, and we really just appreciate his care for the players. Just already, we've made so many great connections so far in the short time he's been here. So
With Coach Heatherman, I feel like what Cody said, he lets us play super fast, and it takes a lot of thinking out of the game of football. And obviously you have to think playing football, but
oh yeah, for sure.
our schemes and everything else throughout the defense is just a lot more makes us be able to go fast. I feel like.
Out of the 4 new Big Ten teams that you guys could potentially play, who are you looking forward to playing the most?
Probably Wisconsin if I were to think of something off the
Hey
bat.
buddy, you said the 4.
See, this
new
is why
Big Ten
he's
teams.
not going to win this competition. The guy came, the new
Not
new
locked in.
team.
I'm excited for the Rose Bowl just to play there. Iconic stadium, and you don't get really a lot of chances to do that. So that's what I'm most excited for.
I'm excited to play any of those teams because again, this is all new publicity that comes to us, and
Yeah, for
big
sure.
schools bring big media.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you guys were kids,
Yes.
did you watch more Disney or Nickelodeon?
I don't know.
I was a
That's
big
really
SpongeBob
good
kid.
question.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, so I was a PBS kid.
If I were to put my money on it, I'd probably say Disney. Disney for me.
What was your favorite then,
They
Jalen?
had
If you pick one.
Let It
If I had to
Shine.
pick one,
That was a fire
probably
movie.
Nickelodeon.
What else? They had Sweet Life on Deck. That was fire. What else they had? They had they had so many underrated shows. Bro, Disney was fire. Not only that, they made so many good movies. Because you gotta make the meat first before you put the eggs on. That's how it works. Come on, man.
Hope your food isn't cold by the time I gotta eat
See,
it.
that might be the problem. Me and Jalen's going to take forever. The food's going to get cold if we're going to take 3 hours to
Everything
make some
counts.
eggs.
Because perfection takes time.
Everything counts, fellas.
Thank you. See? Should have thought about that. Come on now.
Okay, so since you guys are making breakfast food, what
Mm-hmm.
is the ultimate breakfast?
It might be brunch by the time Jalen's done, or dinner.
Bro, we're already
Might be
dinner
supper.
hours anyway.
By the time Jalen's done, eggs, bacon, throw sausage in there too. The sausage patties though, because the sausage links are just not a fan. Sausage patties. pancakes, and whole milk.
Oh, okay.
That's my breakfast. That is my breakfast.
Whole
Okay.
milk.
Whole milk. It has to be whole
Well,
milk.
that sounded pretty simple.
So within your guys' positions, who do you think is your funniest teammate?
Luther McCoy and Devin Eastern. It goes those two. You can't separate them both. It has to be them two together.
Yeah. A lot
Or
of people.
Jalen.
Nah.
Jalen just does J-Lo things.
Dev's funny.
Myself.
I think Dev's hilarious. I don't know. I mean, usually for me, there's not necessarily anybody that's funny. Just people doing funny things.
No one's funny to Jalen. Okay.
Nothing's funny to
In our
J-Lo.
position group, we said?
Yeah.
Tyler Stolsky, for me. If I could pick on the whole team, Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon's
Definitely.
funny for sure.
Tariq Watson.
Tariq, yep.
Okay, so back when you guys were kids, you probably went trick-or-treating. What was the best Halloween costume you've ever put on?
I came as Iron Man one year. Iron
I
Man
told
for
you I was a
sure.
PBS kid. I was like Bob the Builder. I was like the bulldozer, and I was in a parade like when I was real little. But like my mom made like a bulldozer costume, and I was walking through a parade with like a bulldozer costume.
So we have Ant making pancakes and J-Lo's making French toast.
Wait.
Okay. This might be a hard question for you guys to answer, but
Yes, I'm a better D-lineman than J-Lo.
Yep, I'm
that
ready
was
to
not
answer.
going to be the question. Who do you guys dislike more, Iowa or Wisconsin?
Iowa. Yeah.
Iowa.
Okay.
Wisconsin, I don't like them, but I think they
Yeah, I hate Iowa.
Yeah, I don't particularly like either of them, but if I had to pick which one I like least, Iowa.
Yeah.
For sure.
Everything about Iowa is just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what do we have? We have the biggest locker room in the
Yeah.
country, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So like having that space is huge. Just being able to move around and like you get into some of those away locker rooms like where you're literally in like a shed. Some of those are tough. Especially sitting next to some of these guys.
Remember, what was it? Northwestern was horrible.
Northwestern was very small. That was tough.
Every time that you get into the locker room, you can just feel the game day atmosphere.
Yeah.
And it's not only that is that so electric, but it's just when you walk into the locker room and you just zone into like, all right, cool, about to play a game, you about to have so many screaming fans, and that's already fun on end because I mean you've been working so hard, and now you get to play in front of an audience to show them what you're really about.
First, you want to explain what you made?
Yeah, just made French toast. They had some really good bread, so I had to take advantage of it. Threw some powdered sugar on it, cut it into slices so it could be easier to eat. Then, of course, Cody said he liked meat lovers, so I just made him scrambled eggs because I'm not that good at making an omelet like that because it sucks to flip it. So
Staying true to yourself. I
yeah,
appreciate it.
Yep. So did that, threw the sausage, the ham, and the bacon that they had in there, and added some cheese on top.
Okay, Ant?
You know, I just made simple, easy eggs. I wasn't doing all the extra stuff that J-Lo did. And then for my pancakes, I just put a little bit of blueberries in them and a little bit of blueberry syrup in them.
It actually don't look bad.
Okay. I'm looking here now. I have no drink for either one. I mean, I don't know, guys. nothing to wash it down with.
No
but
bev. You get no
No
bev.
bev.
No bev. Cold.
It took Jalen 30 minutes. It went to dinner by the time he was done with
I
his
hear a
eggs,
bunch
so,
of
like,
BCD right now.
BCD. That's right. Okay.
Are there any former Gophers that you guys are fans of or that you guys like to keep up with watching?
Yeah, big up for me for sure. Just not only because he played in before I even played in, but just because of the relationship, and he always checks up, always looks at my stories on IG, so I really appreciate that. So that's yeah, I mean he's just an inspiration. So not only that, I mean we have a lot of people with his body type. Like he's big like Big O, I'm big like Big O. Josh's kind of his own unique entity, so I can't really speak on him. But yeah, Big O for sure, and of course Boye, because I mean I'd be remiss if I didn't say Boye, because Boye is
loves
just
Boye.
he's having so much success in the league right now.
Cody, what about you?
I mean, for me, especially looking at the linebacker position, Cashman, we've seen him have a lot of success these past few years. good job to the Vikings, especially too. He'll be home. And then, Jack Gibbons was only with us for 1 year,
Thanks.
but
Love that guy.
The connection that we made was awesome. Even though I was a younger guy, he really helped me out in a lot of ways. But yeah, seeing his success, getting to call the defenses through his games, his story is incredible. Coming from a smaller school, coming to play Big Ten football, and then playing the way he did is really incredible to watch. So it's fun watching both those guys play in the league right now.
How are the
These are pretty
blueberry
good.
pancakes?
The blueberry pancakes are pretty good.
Okay.
I would say they're warm. I love blueberries, and the syrup helps a little bit too. So we'll move on. This we'll score at the end. So that's all I'll say.
I bet.
All right, so I know that the linebackers have a tradition of going shirtless before every game out on the field, even in the coldest of games. Do any of the D-line members have some sort of tradition that you guys do as a group?
A few of them like to copy us with the shirts off, so I'll just say that.
Who? I want to hear this.
Give us some names.
Yeah, I need a
Fans
name.
want to know.
I already know. I think I know who you're about to say.
Yeah, I think you and me know who they are. Yeah, so
I got a few ideas. You can say
Okay,
it.
now
though.
you say first, and then I'll let you know if that's what I was thinking.
Hayden Schwartz.
Dave Strigal.
Yep.
Coach Debo, he had been here before, and you guys were around in his first year, but now seeing him progress into his next season, how does his leadership affect your guys' overall bond with the team and as a defense?
I would say it's infectious. I mean, he's such a high energy guy, and that that affects everybody and gets everybody just super pumped up. I mean, obviously we're gonna be pumped up for games, and even practice, he's always gonna be out there jumping on the field, laying on the crawling all over the field, just doing what Debo does to get us all hyped.
Okay, so I know, Cody, you're from Minnesota, but you two being
J-Lo
new,
Bailey.
I know you're not
what
talking.
is your guys' favorite Minnesota activity
Activity
that you might not do back at home?
You go first, because I already know what mine is.
I probably fish a lot more here than I ever did at home, and that's really therapeutic when come summer. When it's a little chilly, I was go fishing. I just really enjoy fishing. I have now 8 fishing rods.
Ice fish or just?
I went ice fishing this year, and that was it was a little boring in between game fishing. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Did the ice sketch you out at all, or were you good?
Huh?
Did the ice sketch you out, or were you good?
No, the ice didn't get me.
There you go.
Does Missouri have a professional sports team?
Yeah, they used to have, of course, the Rams, but they moved to LA, and then they had the Rams, LA Rams. They used to be St. Louis Rams, and then they had the St. Louis Cardinals, and then they got
he
the,
knows.
yep, and then you got the St. Louis Blues, and then you got the Kansas City Chiefs, and then you got Kansas City Royals.
I didn't know Kansas City Chiefs was Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
They
I
are.
didn't know that.
Because you got to realize, because Kansas City,
I didn't know that.
there's a Kansas City, Kansas, and a Kansas City, Missouri.
They just
They're
learned
part of both.
something new today.
They're Kansas. They're both.
Is Ariante not from Kansas?
No, he's technically from the Missouri side.
Is he?
What the heck?
Okay, Cody, can you give us your
Oh yeah. Okay.
overall evaluation of these breakfast foods?
I would give the flavor for Jalen's an 8.5. And if you subtract the eggs, I would have gave these an 8.5 as well. But I'm gonna have to deduct a point for the eggs. I'm sorry, those are your downfall. 7.5 for your eggs.
Well, it's okay. This is something I would eat, so it's not something you would eat. So I should have asked more
was
questions.
kind of the whole point of the
I should ask
challenge,
more
was it
questions.
not?
I should ask more questions.
Well,
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I should have been nosy like Jalen. So
Hindsight
that's-
doesn't
that's-
exist.
Hindsight
that's
does
my
not
fault.
exist. I like that. Okay, well, for those watching at home, you can tally up the scores. Pretty sure it means that Jalen wins.
Yeah.
And Anthony does not. Sorry, Ant. Jalen, thank you. Thank you for the great food.
Touch the punch.
No, it was good food though. I appreciate you guys making it. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks guys for joining me for the episode.
Nah, thank you for having
Yeah,
us.
thanks for having us.
Is there anything you want to say to the fans at all before we end this?
Nah, if I were to say something to the fans, I would just say thank you for all your support. Not only does Dinkytown Athletes help all of us, but it helps support us, our families, and all of our hobbies. So, I mean, I really want to thank you guys. It's truly a blessing.
Yeah, just reiterate what Jalen said. We appreciate everyone that's watching this, everyone that's part of Dinkytown Athletes. Yeah, a lot of this stuff couldn't happen without you guys. So even fun things like these, we're doing this because we appreciate what you guys are doing. So any way we can give back to you guys as well is a great thing for us. So we appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't really think I could say it any better than Cody and Jalen said. But yeah, again, we really appreciate you guys and thank you guys.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.